Hello everybody, I'm Mage Total War, and welcome back as we carry on as the Vale of Dorwinion. We are just about to fight Captain Maubug, who has mostly crappy units, but he does have a unit of cav. Not really worried about this, but what we're going to do is we're going to dive right into this battle, and then we'll go over the recap once we come out of this battle. I've saved it, let's get going.
Muster your courage, men! We march into battle!
This is the first episode intro where we have a battle straight away. So it's channel first. I'm fairly... Oh, look at the black floor. I'm looking quite forward to this one. Sort of remnants of the last episode. I just see what happens with the Black Gate and whatnot. We're going to be quite offensive on this one, I think, because I don't think they're going to come fight us. So we're going to get everybody on fire at will who can fire. Just got to stick everybody in the middle, I think. I'd be quite surprised if they decided that they wanted to give this a go. We have 9 Thorn Guard in that unit. Might as well stick his in it. And I've got one as well, I think. Shamble the ledge. We've got 2 units of cav, which is good, and we've got a couple of sort of flanking units. We're nearly at the barracks event, so I'm quite excited to see what the barracks event units are like, because I can't really remember. Let's get this battle started. We do have what are these going to do? They're going to go for that hill up here, aren't they? Yeah. Oh well, it's kind of expected. I think I would do the same if it was me. So I can't really have a go at them. Just gonna start moving everybody across. We're not gonna run, because I doubt that they'll come and fight us. I think they'll just wait, which is fair enough. So we're just gonna march everybody across. Put it on. Oh. Not him. See where they go. They might try and use their cav to get at us at the beginning. But our allies are coming from this direction down there. So I don't think they might, to be fair, they might actually start heading towards them, but just look like they're just gonna go up this hill. And I feel like you can't get a unit any higher than this. That's where I'm putting ours along here. Move that cav over there. So I'm still on times 6. Put that other unit cav there. In the UK at the minute, it is very warm. Might not be warm for other countries, but for us it's very warm. So we're talking like, what's the temperature now? 26 degrees. Which, like you say, it might not sound like a lot, but our houses aren't built for keeping heat out. They're built for keeping it in. Because I live in a flat that does seem to have the worst air ventilation. It's boiling. So I may be doing a little bit of huffing, a little bit of puffing. I do apologise. I'll try not to. But I can't promise that it won't happen. Because if I have the fan on, the fan you can hear in the microphone, I don't really want that because that's not fair on you guys. So, I do apologise in advance if it is. I have got plenty of beveraginos though to keep me going. But it is very warm. Just moving everybody forward. Not really a lot to see at the minute. I've got the cavalry here as well, haven't we? Don't know what these are doing. What? Oh, I was going to say, when do we have Condor Militia? But it's the enemies. So the Benin Marines are most likely just sacrificing themselves for no reason, but we're getting there. Kind of hoping they would kill some of the Southron Lancers, but no, they're just gonna. Oh, that would make sense. That Don't want everybody just firing at them. If we could, yeah, that would be brilliant. Oh. Of course he's hitting that one. We're gonna lose some casualties from that, yeah. I wanna lie and say, oh, you know, I totally saw that happening, but I can't lie. I wasn't really paying that much attention. Not the best start, but I've had worse. I think they should. They're not. Yeah, that should be alright. Once the initial sort of charges settle down, it's fairly straightforward, isn't it, really?
The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
So, yeah, it is exceedingly warm today. It was warm yesterday as well, actually. Not as warm as it is today. And I think tomorrow it's going to be even warmer. But it is very warm. Oh, they're breaking already. Well, it's a very standard British thing to talk about, is the weather. Well, either when it's too hot or it's too cold. That's it. That's your options. But I have to admit, it is very, very warm today. We're just not built for it. We're not built for it at all. When like, well, I say I'm not talking for every single British person in the world, but when we go on holiday, when we're abroad, you kind of acclimatise to it. You know, you got your aircon and whatnot, but here it's like you don't have that. It's just fucking brutal. Or your aircon is just up in a window. That's it. That's your air conditioning. But if there's no wind, then it's just static air, isn't it? It's not. Oh no, what was it when we use? Get stuck in there. They should drown in a minute.
Our ally lies dead. Without their general,
Brilliant.
they may lose heart and flee. Good tidings. The enemy general lies dead.
General's dead now, isn't he? So. No, because it's not ours. It doesn't matter. Yeah, I remember on holiday. I went on holiday a few years ago. I wasn't that old. I think I was about like 15, 16. And went on holiday to Turkey. And it was about, if I remember, I think the weather was something daft, like 43 degrees, 42 degrees. And at the time, I remember it being warm and stuff, but you don't really remember it like, you don't really remember struggling. You remember it being hot, but then you don't do as much stuff outside when it's hot though, do you? This battle's over. Get them to fight them. I think we'll to put it on times 6 there. I was going to say. Get that other unit of cav. Just because they'll do me head in. Come on. Yeah, I remember there was one day we went out and it was so crazy, like 40. I'm sure it was 42 degrees. And oh, we won. Who got the top spot? Let's have a look. See. Thorn Bladesman 205, but he did lose 102, and he did lose 30 to friendly fire. Well, history records won't say that. It'll just be a glorious victory. Yeah, so it was like 42 degrees, and it was horrendous. I think we went out. I can't remember where we went out. But it was that hot, you couldn't go outside for more than like half an hour because you were just pissing with sweat.
We have triumphed.
How's he survived there?
I'm gonna stick you.
Nah, it's just a crappy. We did go up a cable car, and the cable car was that high, well, that tall. The mountain was that tall that the cable car was going up it, that the temperature dropped from 40 to about 12 degrees, which is a crazy temperature drop. But, we're boiling. Cyprus is very hot as well, if anyone's ever been. Oh, lives in Cyprus. Them two are the two hottest countries I've ever been to. But enough talking about the weather, because the weather's boring most of the time. So, we've won that battle. Gondor will lose the Black Gate fairly quickly. Did anything else? Oh, yes. So, Mordor sent an army through this gap here. And it was a fairly straightforward. They marched to Mataram. Brain fell asleep, man. We caught them off guard off along here. Nowhere. Here he is. With Avalan and Vinelord Swain. Repelled that attack. That army routed. And then, just as the episode ended, we had two fairly crappy units. So, not even a half stack, is it, in total? But unfortunately, we couldn't get anybody down to Emmental in time. So I have a bad feeling that on the next turn, we may lose Emmental, or we may have to retake Emmental. And I was a little bit disappointed, but that's the way it goes. They didn't even go for the fort. These brother teams all just sat there. It's a bit disappointing, but what we're going to do, we marched to the Black Gate and won fairly easily. But I think maybe, especially with Gondor holding Dagorlad, but they did lose Caer Andros. I am kind of tempted to ignore this front for a while and focus all our attention on this front here and try and get Mordor from the back. I think that's probably a better idea, given what's happened with them coming through here. We want to try and fortify this area a bit more. I feel like that is a better idea. I think, yeah. I think, yeah, I'm going to do that. I think, because if we keep on besieging the Black Gate, what's the point? We destroyed all the buildings. It'll take them a few turns to get it back up and running. We're making good money now. We got 15 grand from Gondor for becoming an ally.
Yes, my lord.
We need troops back over this way. So I think that's what we're going to do. I'm just going to quickly, all my sort of recruitment hubs. I only really have 2. Could you call Coruscant one? Probably is not. Emmental is going to be the new recruitment centre. We're building that port in the Berka, which is brilliant. I think everything that can build something is building something now. Coruscant. Is there anything else we could build here? Is it going? It's got a market. I think it might only be a large town. We'll get a Master Mason's Hall for Coruscant. Santamwe is building the Avaran War Academy, which is good. Can't get any more, unfortunately, we can't get any more units. Strondost is the same, it's building its mines, and then we're going to go down that route. Ilanin. Oh, I completely forgot about Ilanin. Get everybody, you can start going down to Emmental as well. These should have a couple of units in here there, let's see. Get these down here as well. It's quite far away as Ilanin, but what I was about to say was, I'm not going to bother fighting Dol Guldur unless they come to me, so for the time being, all the focus is going to go on Mordor, which I think is the more sensible option. Someone did comment it, so I can't really take too much of the credit, but yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. You levies can come down here, not that it really matters. We've got another. We've still got this one up here. Yeah, we do.
My lord.
Let's try and get get an alliance with the Anduin Vale. I would like an alliance with these actually. Oh, there we go.
You hold us
Brilliant.
until we meet again.
So we're allies with the Anduin Vale now. So we're pretty much allied to everyone I want to be. We've got Gondor, Cand, Erebor, Dale, the Woodland Realm, and the Anduin Vale. We're going to go down and speak to Lothlorien, and then we're going to go down and speak to Rohan and the Dwarves of Khazad-dûm. The diplomat down here, he is going to speak to Dol Amroth on the next turn, which is going to happen right now. I think I moved everybody. Yep. I don't know why Dale really wants a Lannan. They've been trying to tempt me. Well, they've been trying to bribe me since the beginning of the game, really. We're going to try and focus a bit more on Lannan. Get a couple of more buildings built. I think we've probably lost this just because they've got Carve and we don't have any Carve. But we're gonna fight it anyway, just in case we win, which is unlikely. But the odds aren't really in our favour at the minute, which is a bit of a shame. But oh well. We'll lose the Standing Stones building if we lose this, because I think when the enemy doesn't share your culture, they destroy your culture buildings. Same when you do it to them. We've got yeah, I'm not very confident. I'm just gonna stick there. I might actually just put them in the town square. I like the flag. You don't really see the flag, the town square flag. Yeah, let's just see how it goes. I don't think these lads are that bad. I don't even think. Oh, can you fire? Just gonna see what happens. Actually, just fire at anybody. Doesn't really matter. Yeah.
The enemy are battering down the gates. The enemy's ram has breached the gates.
That felt very quick, that. I'm just gonna time 6 it, because
The enemy have the walls.
I don't.
Our defense or all
I thought the general had died already then. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get these involved in the melee, actually. Yeah, I don't think we've won this. You're getting that surge that surge. Which can't lie, does really get on my nerves, but I'm not surprised.
Only half our force remains.
But it does still feel a bit frustrating.
Only half the enemy force remains. Our men have fought long and are becoming tired.
To be fair though, they've killed quite a lot. They've killed 60%. We're going to lose the Golden Dome.
Defeat seems almost certain.
This guy has little faith. Probably gets it off me, to be fair. What are we on now? To be fair, we've lost the same amount of troops. If by some miracle we can hold on here.
Our foolish
Oh no! As I've just said that, and then they've gone and fucked it.
Something changes in the course of battle, for defeat seems almost certain.
I mean, he hasn't really fucked it, has he? Really, he's actually not done that bad, considering they're not anti-cav units. The Vineyard Bowmen should be ashamed. It's the faith, isn't it? It's the hope. It's the hope that gets you. You think, oh, maybe. What we're on now? We've killed. So close, I think, but yet so far. Yeah. Ah. It's a shame, because if we'd have got their general... Yeah. Nah, just give up. Yeah.
No defeat is ours on this day.
Ah. I mean, they killed 530.
Cruel twist of fate that
That is... It's frustrating, given how... If we'd have had one unit, just... Even a half a defensive unit. Even if we'd have had Vineyard chuffing levies, we would have won that. But... We move on. We move on. I think... Isn't that the... Is this the first settlement? It's one of the first settlements we've lost. So we haven't done too bad. It's a shame to lose it to such a fucking dog shit Mordor army, like, but hey ho. Ah, that is sad. It's interesting that because that army there is going to besiege this fort, but then he's left Emmental totally pretty much undefended because I killed 94% of their army. So on this turn now, we can just besiege Emmental. And then they'll have to attack that fort and then move up. I don't know if they'll have movement points. Oh. Doesn't affect us though. Oh, military. The barracks event is came and went. We're taking Emmental. It's a cheeky little 2,000 coins if we take it. We lost Inwar, which is a shame. Just seeing what buildings we've got. Recruiting. Buildings we have got building. Needs a bit of that, I think. Elkiar hasn't got bad trade actually, is it? Let's get you can get a port. Town of Ordinary. What's it got? Trade 353. Have that. And Varfest is getting a great haul. Yeah. Yes. I see that. It is a castle as well, Varfest, isn't it? So. Oh, they did. Oh. They have held on to it, but I think it's quite short-lived. I'm kind of tempted to build a an armory. I'm gonna try that for Varfest.
Yes,
we're gonna start pulling these troops back, I think.
with honor your will, my lord.
Let's get as much of them across. Start going that way. Yeah.
Your orders, my lord.
Fred's gonna get us some more watchtowers.
This
Zoom this in so I
tower
can
will
see
keep
what's going on.
vigil over the lands. With honor, this tower will keep vigil over the lands.
Right.
Yes, my lord.
Can oh no, can he
We
reach it?
shall engage.
Brilliant.
We shall prevail.
Right, everyone join him.
Orders. Merging armies, my lord.
Your orders, my lord.
That's
To battle.
good.
Pulling back from the walls,
Have we got any other units?
my lord.
You're going down the wrong way.
As
Start
you
going that
wish.
way.
We'll make your will, my lord. By your command.
Yeah, well, I think we'll also try and Varfest. We'll try and invest some money in Varfest because it is quite close to Mordor. It is a castle. It does have a little bit of culture,
Orders.
so we are getting there.
As you wish. March to exhaustion.
Am I besieging that?
Yes, my lord.
As you command.
Is that? Yeah.
We shall prevail.
That was weird, that wasn't it? It definitely came on the script. Oh well. We're gonna put the spy.
Have a taste of my blade.
Have you watching towards the Black Gate? I think.
Approaching quiet.
I'm gonna stick you.
Yeah. They'll probably lose that, but oh well.
Your orders, my lord.
Yes.
We came, we saw, we conquered, we left. Can't say I'm. It happens. It does. Can we recruit anybody yet from anywhere? No. No. Ah, it's a bit of a shame. Just want to double check. Make sure we've got everything built. Everywhere's got something building. Yeah. Mistran still hates us. Get that tomb for Mistran. Because Mistran is a bit of a financial hub, same as Coruscant. So we want as many settlements on the Sea of Rune as possible. With it hasn't got a port, has it? Oh, that's so annoying. I'll have that as well. What we're making money wise? Still making 3.5 grand a turn. I'm tempted, to be honest. Well, actually, no. I might just moving them down. Get this diplomat because everyone knows they'll just
approaching their dignitary.
I'm going to speak to just down here. Let's speak to Dartmouth.
What is it you wish to discuss? No. Very well. What else do you have to suggest? This isn't going to until we meet again.
Try again soon. And the turn.
Splitting the troops. Leaving the army.
Go away. We're not selling you a landing. Well, I mean, unless you're going to pay a good price for it, but Dale don't have much in the way of money, do they? So I don't think they'll fancy it too much. Yeah, so it's kind of pointless fighting that. It will be quite interesting just how much the towers take out, but I'm not bothered. Just sim it. I feel like I would have killed more than one orc, but whatever. So we're gonna have to so I've just taken that and just left. Odd. We'll see what the balance of power like to take back Emmental is. I don't know whether to sim it or to fight it. Let's build it. Strandos is oh yeah. Tell you what, we'll get the barracks first, and then we'll do the practice range after. Rohan have declared a truce with Dunland. Kind of goes against the law a little bit there, but hey ho. It's got a bit of corruption. We'll do land clearance because it hasn't got the entry level farms.
Your will, my lord.
Can you? You're sitting there.
Your orders, my lord.
With honor.
Yes, my lord.
Oh, I'll take the Axeman, definitely. Take the privateer cab as well. Right.
Your orders, my lord.
To battle.
Yeah.
An honorable, glorious victory.
That's 2,000 coins.
Our courage and honor have a taste of my blood.
So we've taken Emmental. Rebuild the standing stones. You get abroad this bit so quick. We're gonna do that. Repair the walls. Do that, and then it's got quite a lot of corruption, hasn't it? 587. Wow. You get Dorwinion infantry from a town guard. We'll get a great hall. May also get an armory in there as well. Get that in the queue.
Yes, my lord.
So he's moving that way.
Your orders, my lord.
I think Fred just about done with his towers now, isn't he?
Yes. This tower will keep
Start
vigil
going
over
that
the
way.
lands.
Start
This
steading towards
tower will
Emmental.
keep vigil over the lands.
Yeah.
Taking camp here.
It's been, I can't lie, it's been quite a good campaign so far. In terms of playing it. Like, there hasn't really been any major fuck-ups, really. I lost that settlement before, but we took it back straight away. Lost a adopted son and got 2,000 gold coins from a reward. So they do have their perks. But, yeah. I don't think it's gone too bad. We're just gonna march out. I feel like that's the right thing to do. once they'll come back for Varfest, I'm pretty sure.
Yes, my lord.
I might try and keep
Your orders, my
take
lord.
some units out of
Yes, my lord.
Al-Falahir's army and put them in Varfest and try and use Varfest to hold. Because we've got watchtowers, so we'll see them coming. Let's get them moved out of Emmental. We'll keep we'll keep him in. I think we'll keep the faction heir in as well, you know.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, the corruption's lowered.
Your orders, my lord.
Let's just push down there.
Shall engage.
Yeah,
We can
do
go
that.
no further, my lord.
Matnaram. That's a bit of a... Wow. Makes loads of money from mines. I really want to get more visibility in the Steps of the Wainriders region. We just don't have...
Yes,
how much
my
do I
lord.
lose from that? Wow.
Yes. My lord.
We just don't have any excess generals.
Your orders, my lord.
We are recruiting one here, though. He could go down and do it. Because Mataram makes loads of money.
Yes, my lord.
Look at that.
Yes.
900 gold coins that governor you. Oh, I don't like him, does he? Cultural unrest. Oh well. Just gonna go through it again. I think everyone's. Yeah. Could send a couple of units to Varfest actually.
My lord.
Crossbows. You go down to Varfest.
Yes. We'll make camp here. Orders.
Another unit of crossbows. Go down to
By your
Varfest.
command. We can go to your will, my lord.
We're getting there. We are getting there.
Orders.
You can go. You can go with Varfest as well. Actually, there you
As
go.
you wish.
The vineyard levies, feared by no one. Yeah. Has that got stables? No. Let's make a deal. No.
My lord. Approaching
Trying to
their
get close to the
dignitary.
Lothlorien.
Approaching their dignitary.
We'll try
Your
again for an
lord will
alliance.
have a proposition for us? I am not quite
Ah.
able. Most glad you Very well then.
Didn't want me map information, but they just fucked themselves over there, didn't they? Oh wow, we're making good coin now. Making like 6 grand. Oh no,
Speaking the truth.
that'll be from the reward,
Leaving the army.
which is a bit sad, but oh well. Still, even if it's not, it's like 5,000 gold coins a turn. That's not bad. That's not bad. At the end of this episode, I will do a toggle fog of war. I did say I'd do around the barracks event, didn't I? So kind of makes sense. But yeah, it's been good. Actually, I was just before I started recording, just had noticed when I was just checking my channel that my first video got over 100 views, which is crazy. So I'd like to thank anybody that watched that. I watched it at least more than a couple of seconds. Do appreciate that. It's been nice to do it. It's like I've said before, it gives you something to, you sort of look forward to. Like, oh, what's going to happen this time? You have to think about things a lot more. But I do really appreciate it. Please also subscribe to the channel, like the video. Classic. Oh, Merchants Guild, Emmental. Yeah. I would rename Emmental to whatever that Gadget's name was that died, but the fact I can't remember his name, you know what I mean? Like, I know it's harsh, but it's kind of like, well, we didn't have a connection with that guy. I know that's harsh, but wow. 75% in Alanin, you can get Morroquendi Sentinels. That's great, right? Let's get that. Let's get that up in Alanin, definitely. Othelbed, still got quite a lot of corruption. What's the mines? 160. Nah. It's not. I'd build that. I'll build a cultural building. Bertum and Arrakis. Same with this one. It's a bit of a dud. I really don't want to. We'll get a Mason's Hall. And Emmental's. Fair enough. Fair dues.
Your will, my lord.
Let's get everybody moved.
By your command.
Your orders, my lord.
I'm gonna.
Oh, it's because they don't think they can win. See, it buys us time,
my
though.
lord.
What we'll do is
Your orders, my lord. Yes, my lord.
start moving Fred.
Honor. This tower will keep vigil over the lands.
What we'll do
This tower-
is
Your orders, my
we'll want
lord.
defensive units, so you can have the
Yes.
90 Dorwinion infantry.
Yes, my lord.
You can also have
Orders.
them,
By your command.
and
my lord.
you can also have
Your will,
him.
my lord. As you wish.
Yes, my lord.
And that's all I'm giving you.
With honor.
Let's get some more watchtowers
This
built.
tower will keep vigil over the lands.
There we are, getting good visibility
This
across
tower
the
will
realm
keep
now.
vigil over the lands.
Oh, Mataram's just such a... Oh, beautiful, isn't it? Just quickly double check Strondost and Santanway. Can we recruit any units? No. We're gonna build, once this Avari War Academy's done, we're gonna build a barracks. We're gonna properly go down the... It's a shame because Santanway makes good money, but we do need we do need money.
Your orders, my lord.
Widin, bit of a shit name that, but he's gonna start walking towards Mataram.
Honor.
He's gonna build us some
King can
towers
hear.
around this kind of pointless bit around the back of Mordor. We got anybody else?
My lord.
Oh yeah, he can
By your
move.
command. We'll make
Fred and
King
Thala
Yes,
here.
my lord. Your orders, my lord.
I think let's get Mogash. Let's get rid of Mogash.
to battle.
Oh, he seems to think he can win this one. They've got fucking nothing, haven't they? Right. Let's get this done. Retake the fort and get the lads in the fort, and then I'll decide what to do. I'm tempted just to try and start pushing in, because we do have quite a few units going that way now. Bit of an higgledy-piggledy map, but oh well. Haven't really got much. Bit of a shit army, really, isn't it? Let's get everybody. Just fight whatever you want. Bit of a pork for a battle map, innit? I'll be really interested to see what a more elven army looks like, because I think it'll be quite cool. Come on, lads. So I'll just keep marching forward, because I think they'll... That's a hell of a hill, that, isn't it? I want to see what... Because I didn't think much of the... Oh, no, they're not doing too bad. Oh, no, they're really just... We'll start moving the units forward, because they're not... Doesn't look like they're gonna fancy it, which is a bit of a shame, but oh well. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Missile Cav. Oh, Oh, they are fancying it now. I think they're fancying it now. Oh, you're gonna get. Oh. Oh, now they're deciding they want to do it. Right, let's just try and get some sort of line. You go up there. Oh. God, how many times I forgot about that carve. I mean, if he sends all of his that way, that'd be all right. That sends all of his anti-cav units that way. We can get some hits on these archers, can't we? Oh, beautiful. Oh.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Get out, get out, get out, get out. Up. Marine guards that way. I don't want to lose any of them to the Marine guard. He's all out of things now. Just get them both charging in. Do it that way, yeah. I don't think they'll get an effective charge there. Pull you around. You might though. Nah, not really.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
I've lost my general. Oh, he's over here. He's over here. What we've lost? Lost 2, killed 30. Charging the Morannon guard isn't the best idea. But, well, with Cav. Oh. Oh, that's annoying, that. I was kind of hoping you would do a bit better with them, but... Or not. Go on.
The enemy general abandons his men.
Get out the way of that Morannon guard. You can have that. You routing? Chase them down. You're chasing them down. You hit them. Put on ×6.
Our men have captured. Behold how our cowardly foe runs. It's time to press the attack.
Jake killed 88. Could be better that. Oh, we're on 91. Go on. I'm bored.
This is a clear victory.
Yeah. Take that. Take that. Every one guy died, we killed 20 orcs. Which is good. Love that scene. Beginning of the Fellowship. Beautiful. Goodbye.
Glory, honor, victory.
Yes, my lord.
We have triumphed.
We have triumphed.
Orders. Your will, my lord. My lord.
I'm tempted.
As you
Use him as a scout.
we can go no further today. Orders.
We do actually need another scout if there's any going anywhere. No, Mistrand. Ah, there we go. We'll get a scout. We've got a scout watching the Black Gate, so we'll do that. Let's have this he can start marching up that way.
Yes,
He can have a look through Minas Tirith, can't he, whilst he's there.
my lord. Without question. Yes, my lord. Impossible. Approaching their dignitary.
We've done that. It's Fred. He's on the
Your
move.
orders, my lord.
Athala here.
Yes, my lord.
Yep. Everyone's on the move, which is good. We'll keep him there, just for this turn. I can't remember where this... I feel like the settlement is this way, as opposed to this way, but I can't remember. It'd be funny having a couple of settlements in Mordor's, like, you know, like actual map-defined Mordor. I wonder if they'd be that bothered, because they just focus all their attention on Minas Tirith, don't they, and Gondor. Let's get the turn ended. I was, the other day, I was on YouTube watching some videos, and I couldn't help but notice that Melkor has stopped doing YouTube. I don't know if this is a permanent thing, but from the post he shared, it seemed quite permanent. I can't help but I'm quite disappointed, because I used to like watching his videos. A few years ago, when I was on the sick with work, I'd urge him back. He was one of the guys I watched all the time, because I used to just sit all day and watch YouTube and drink Dr. Pepper, and that was it. I did that for like 4 months. And he was one of the guys I used to watch all the time. I used to really like his YouTube videos. I used to like used to make like a proper story of the characters on. It was on original Rome, wasn't it? Rome 1. But yeah, I was disappointed when I saw he was dropping off YouTube. I don't know if it's going to be a permanent thing, but yeah, I was quite saddened by it, because like I said, I've been a subscriber of his channel for years. But yeah, it's disappointing that, because he's one of the sort of OGs of Total War, historical Total War titles. And he's decided to step down, which I think is just a bit of a shame. I don't really know his reasons why. I noticed he was doing a lot of Rome Remastered videos, which I actually quite like. Rome Remastered. I'm not a huge fan of Warhammer Total War. I'm not saying it's not a good game. I just, I don't know anything about the lore of the sort of that type of Total War. Because I've played Dawn of War, but that's Warhammer 40k, isn't it? Which is a very good game, by the way. I'd recommend anybody. Dawn of War. I think I got it for like a couple of £. I mean, I played on it like years ago, but I'm not telling you how long ago I was playing it. But I bought it the other month. I bought it on Steam, and it was like £2-3. Got a code online, and I thought, it's a brilliant game for. It's a bit like Halo Wars. If any of you have ever played Halo Wars, I enjoyed the first Halo Wars. I wasn't mad keen on the second one, but it's kind of like it's a sort of straightforward thing in it for a game. But yeah, Dawn of War. Love Dawn of War. I quite like Warhammer 40k. If I'm honest, I wouldn't buy any of the little figurines are out, but yeah, the games on it are really good. But yeah, I was just disappointed to see him step down, because I think he brings a lot to the sort of Total War community, especially the historical titles. 100%. I think he might have put all of his eggs in the Rome Remastered basket, and it hasn't really worked out, especially with Warhammer 3 being announced. Yeah, just a bit of a shame.
Your orders, my lord.
Just kind of feel like I had to
Yes.
say that.
Go no further, my lord.
If anybody noticed there before, Gondor's still holding out.
I'm gonna stick
But you have got a Nazgul now. But for along the fat, I know it's not a very nice name for him, but and there's Dwayne here as well. Oh, 2 named generals, 2 custom generals. For along the fat, good character in the book. For along the fat.
Yes, my lord.
I think his name's a bit harsh, but no, he's good. He's a good character. And then as well as on top of Melkor, I noticed Admiral Price. I noticed he stepped down as well. It's crazy. I mean, I am, as most sort of people, like, I do work full time. And this is just something that I want to become like a hobby, because I like talking to myself, as you can probably imagine. But I you know, I've always liked Lord of the Rings. Went to see them all at the cinema. Was fortunate enough to be old enough to be able to see all three at the pictures. And then as I got older, to be fair, I read the books. I think in between the Fellowship and when the Fellowship and the Two Towers come out, because I remember as a kid when the Two Towers come out, because 9/11, which is in a few days' time from recording this video, I could be wrong. I think wasn't it the following year? Because 9/11 was 2001. I think Two Towers come out in 2002. I think possibly. But 9/11 had happened. And I remember at the time there was like, oh, you can't call it like the Twin Towers because of, like, obviously the awful things that happened 9/11 and that. But I remember that at the time, like it being sort of like newsworthy. But yeah, I've always like I love Lord of the Rings. I love everything about it. I love the books, love any of the games they've brought out except from Shadow of War. I didn't mind Shadow of Mordor. I didn't like how you had to kill Sauron as a quick time event. I thought that was a bit of a cop out, even though you don't kill him because everyone knows, you know, he doesn't die. But you know what I mean. But I thought War in the North, you know, that Third Age one that they brought out. Lord of the Rings Conquest. No one talks about Lord of the Rings Conquest. What a game. What a game. I don't think you can get it on Steam. I used to have on Xbox 360. But what a game. It had like an evil campaign and a good campaign as well. And you could just play online and just fight people. And it was a bit like Star Wars Battlefront 2, where you have like your heroes. It was kind of like that. So you'd play online, but you could fight as like Treebeard and that. Class. Anyone that's got it, just play it, because I don't have it anymore. And yeah. But this is something I want to do as a hobby full time. Not full. Can you have a full time hobby? But you get what I mean. But it must be hard if you know, like you have enough subscribers and view time and that to make this your career, and then things go south, and then it just must be a bit of a shame, you know, because it's your job at the end of the day. And for you to lose your job, in effect, it's fucking shit, to be honest. But you know, yeah, I was disappointed by that. I hope he comes back. I hope he sees that he is missed, because he is. You know, he's not from a million mile away where I'm from. I know we sound very different, but it's only a couple of hours in the car, I suppose. But yeah, I was really disappointed with that. I know I got off topic a bit there, but it's sad. You see some people on YouTube and you think to yourself, like, who watches that? People probably think that with me, to be fair, like, but oh well. But you get what I mean, like, he's been around for, he adapts to the sort of, and he has, you know, he did adapt to the changes in sort of Total War, and he made that decision, you know, to go a bit deeper into Rome Remastered, which I still don't think it's that bad a game, really. I don't really understand where the hate for it comes from. I know they changed the... Oh, I've just done that. I don't want that. I want that. I know they changed the UI, but, like, does that really warrant, like, loads of hate? Just changing the UI? I don't know. I don't know. But I think the UI, I quite like how it's... Yeah. I don't know. Just disappointed that he's decided to step down. I hope he comes back, though. Everyone likes the return of a hero, don't they? Right, I was starting to rant a bit there, like, but hey ho. He's moving this way. I honestly think the settlement is this way. I don't think it's this way. This is ours, all this here. So I doubt there's going to be a settlement there. So odds are there'll be one there. But right, where we go? Is Fred hooked up with? Oh, I did that. Right. Okay. Yeah.
Making camp here.
So we're gonna go into Mordor.
With honor.
Let's do it. Let's just do it. Let's fucking do it. It's gonna take them ages unless they have a region like round here, which I kind of doubt. I mean, this is ours, and Gap of Can's, you know, fuck it, right? We're going. We're on the roll. We're on patrol. We're on patrol. We're on stuff SpongeBob. Got to get a bit more. What we're making term-wise. Still making good money. Making both just shy of 6,000 gold coins now per turn. The economy is getting there. I want to get these mines built in Emmental. Once that's done... Oh, sorry, Mataram. I mean, look at that. Makes 1,200 gold coins a turn. Plus 125. It's crazy. Yeah. Getting that built, which is good. Oh, no, it's got... Oh, I don't want to build this now. It's only got 259 corruption. Oh, well, to be fair, I'll go from 259. Yeah, that's definitely worth it.
Yes, my
I was still not at Lothlorien.
As you wish. Stopping here.
Right. Let's...
Yes, my lord.
You can have a look, see what's going on.
Without question. As you wish.
Let's get this fucking turn ended.
Leaving the army.
Go away. I think Admiral Price from... Because I've subscribed to both for a while. I think he sort of stepped down a while back. Because I noticed when I was reading through the comments, he'd commented on Melkor's post saying he was stepping down. And then when I clicked on his profile, there was no videos on there. So I think he stepped down. Might have been for the same reason, I don't know. Just think it's a shame. I mean, like, you got like your big hitters, haven't you? Like Legends of Total War and them sort of types. But he just plays Warhammer like all the time. Like, I remember he used to do a... Oh. No, Blackgate lasted long. Oh, wrong one. Got 1,000 gold coins. He used to do a... Oh, look at that. Look at that. Dorwinion. Biggest faction in the game. Phew. The Avari Empire. Q stalled. It's back. Big Shagger. Shigelder. Top Shagger. That's what this guy will now be known as. Where's Top Shagger? Come on, Top Shagger. Mr. Bombastic. You can... I tell you what Top Shagger can do. As he is a Top Shagger. He can become the governor of Mistrand. Is what he can do. Cheeky little bit of recruitment there. We're getting there with the recruitment, aren't we? We are getting there. Vintner's Guild House. We'll get that. Try and get that. Carverad. Getting a market. Offal bed. You can have a chicken farm. Leicester's got its trading post being built. And Burham and Arrakis can have a... What can you have? What's it making? Have some farms. Oh.
Have a taste of my blade.
Your
Well,
orders, my lord.
Everyone knows what's happening here.
Yes.
You're getting put on the bridge.
Joining forces,
Get that
my lord.
merged. Get a merge in.
Orders. By your
And then we're
command.
just... Hopefully Leofric the board will be just like, oh, kind of fancy that, and then just get massacred.
Your will, my lord. Yes.
Thala here, there. We're getting a bit of it. We're getting a decent sized army assembling that way, man. I can't lie.
By your command.
Unfortunately, oh no. Forlong the Fat's gonna die because Kyrandros and Decent Gileath have both. Oh, that's sad. That. Oh no. I'm honestly quite sad.
Yes.
You have a full stack. Attack Kyrandros. This is what pisses. Like I say,
Without
like,
question.
the game overall pisses me off. But
Yes.
look at this army. Look, they've got full stack, 3/4 of a stack. Another general. He didn't really have much, to be fair. And a full stack. So you've got three full stacks just sat next to Kyrandros that has one feckin' unit in it. Just assault it. And then assault is... Oh, they're so frustrating
Yes, my lord.
to watch
Tomorrow's
as
journey
an
planned out.
AI Gondo when you want them to do well.
Well met, noble.
So fucking irritating. We're doing alright though, so... Fuck off,
Your
really.
orders, my lord.
They just
Yes.
oh.
Making camp here. Your will, my lord.
Where the fuck? Oh, you're gone. Right. Okay, so done there.
We can go no further.
Yeah, so the plan is we're going to push into the plain of Lithlad. We're going to come this way. I'm going to come. We're going to this way. This is where we're going.
My lord.
If they want to attack Varfest, then, you know, so be it. We're getting an armory. I'm tempted to get... We can build units there. I know that they do that as well, actually. Want to get his culture up as much as possible in Varfest. Just want to get a bit of garrison going on. We're getting some units down there, which is good. Not much, but it's better than nothing, isn't it? Have a unit of them. Constrandos, can you give me anything? I'll take them. Where is it that's building the archery range? Look at that, Morroquindi Sentinels. That would make me hard. If you know what I mean. 100%. We'll speak to Lothlorien.
Your orders.
See what is going on. Do you want to be my friend? You can have some map information. Good lads. Well done.
Well, that seemed fruitful.
It did seem fruitful.
Without question. I shall continue tomorrow.
Once we're friends with Khazad-dûm and Rohan, we're friends with pretty much everyone that we want to be friends with, aren't we? That we're going to ever come into contact with. Let's get this bloody turn ended. See what happens with this Leofric the Board. If he decides to attack us, then it's a good point to end the episode on. He didn't have much units though. He only had a couple of units, didn't he? He's going to attack us on a bridge. I don't think it'd take long. And I want to get a toggle fog of war on. He might not attack. No. Did he? No. Run. Run. Yeah, come. But not too much though, mate, because they'll follow you. Right, well, Leofric the Board didn't attack. So I think this is a good time to get the toggle fog of war on. And end the episode, I think. 10 times start, end turn start to take a little bit longer, didn't they? But we don't mind though, because the mod is fucking brilliant. So we're not bothered. Oh, now that has made me hard. If you know what I mean. Merchant Guild Headquarters. Fuck me. That is beautiful, but I don't have any cash, so I can't. If I could, I would. Got 2 ports now. We've got a port in the Burger. You can have... what can the Burger have? You can... Do you know what you can have? You can have some roads. Because it feels kind of weird. And Elgear has got 722. What does the... It's a lot of cash, isn't it? Let's get a Master Mason's Hall at Elgear and then we'll get some roads.
a taste of my blade. I'm gonna stick
Oh.
you.
Oh. They have Olakai. We don't have much in the way of
Gonna stick you.
ranged, and we don't have any siege. And I feel like I destroyed a baluster maker in Mistrand because I was strapped for cash,
Your orders,
shall we
my
say.
lord.
With honor. Have a taste of my blood. Have a taste of my blood.
Yes,
I feel like
my lord.
an Olakai battle,
Your orders.
I'm gonna stick
we
you.
just don't have the ranged to try and hold on. Which is a shame because Athalahi is only 2 turns away and he does have decent range.
Honor.
But
Taking camp here.
we don't.
My lord.
By
your command. Orders.
I think that
We'll take camp here.
is a problem for the next episode.
As you wish. We can go no further today.
And I'm a bit stumped as to what I want to do.
Orders.
You can actually go down to Varfest.
By your command. March to exhaustion.
Oh, let's get Top Shagger.
Ready.
Get him down here.
Taking the troops ashore.
Your
Boom.
orders, my lord.
Fucking
ready.
boom. Where's the port at for? Yeah, we can send
sir.
back.
Full sail.
That's good, that. Makes us good money as well. We're making 7,500 gold coins a turn now, which is fantastic.
Yes, my lord.
Right. Well, we're going to do a toggle fog of war. Let's get a toggle fog of war on the go. So, we're on turn 66. Barracks event happened about 3 turns ago. Canned now holds Canned. Harad are doing quite well. I like Harad. They're a good faction to play as.
Peace between us shall prevail.
There are Deniums, and they did take Global Tolfalas. That's a bit of a shame. Dol Amroth have been completely kicked out of Harandor, which is again is sad. Dol Amroth struggle like Gondor do for just being fucking stupid, but where's their army at? Where's everyone at? Yeah. So I've got a bad feeling that they'll probably just get kicked out of the game. They'll probably just collapse. I mean, they've got... Look at that. They've got... Where's Imrahil? There's Elfir. Where's Imrahil? Where's Adrihil? So yeah, that's kind of just a standard. Mordor are doing quite well. I'm not gonna look east because I don't want to ruin in case we've got, so I'm gonna avoid this area. Although that plain of Lithon is a massive plain. I think I might be right, but I'm not looking over there because I don't want to ruin it too much. They took back Gelebrin. They took back the Black Gate. They somehow still
I'm gonna stick you.
yeah. Gondor still hold Western Osgiliath, but it's only a matter of time. Anyone that's played the game knows they just lose it. So that's that. Let's have a look at Rohan. Weirdly enough, Rohan hold the Foldberg and the Hornburg, but have lost Ginyard, which is just sitting comfortably in between, just in the heartlands of Rohan, just chilling with Isengard. They still hold Edoras, Entweird, Aldberg, Rockburg. Ooh, Tirith Anduin's
Is that what you want?
besieged by Dol Guldur, who, by the way, are doing very, very well. They're besieging Linhir. Wow. That is a shame, because I like Lothlorien. It's a campaign I would be tempted to play in the future. I really like the units in Lothlorien, but Lothlorien are pretty much out the game. The Dwarves of Khazad-dûm are doing nothing, as always. They hold Khazad-dûm.
No time to hear.
That's it.
What you say?
Dol Guldur's doing really well. Again, I don't want to ruin it. They hold most of southern Mirkwood. Although Dale are kind of Dale aren't doing too bad. They are doing decent. They've got quite a few. They've got all this secured in the north here. They've got some settlements in Mirkwood, yeah. Dandon Vale are getting slapped, as always. They'll die, I reckon. I have little faith for Dale. The Woodland Realm are just kind of oh, they do hold Withyboard. Just got standard 4 settlements. Just same old, same old. The Dwarves doing quite well. The Erebor, they hold all the Iron Hills, which is good. Erebor is under no threat. Although Day Ninefoot died. Oh, I remember seeing that. Yeah, he's dead. Yeah, the Snorks are not doing too bad. Not doing terrible. Not doing brilliant. Sometimes you see them steamroll east in the Iron Hills, but they've been kept at Rackyburg, which isn't too bad. Angmar are doing good as always. They're still at war with the Dwarves of Ered Luin. The Dunedain are down to Fennis Drunin, Fornost, and a Numenas. So that's the Dunedain out, which is a shame because they've got some cool units. The High Elves are doing the exact same as they always do, which is fuck all. Imladris won't fall for a while. Goblins are doing well. They're really sticking it to pretty much everyone around them. They've taken Colognac and Turdwing. And Ossul. Wow. Do you know, I've never seen that. So that's happening. Dunland. Sort of standard. They've got Argond up here, aren't they? And Tharbad, but I think didn't they declare a truce with Enedwaith? So, yeah. Isengard aren't doing too bad. It's just a random 3-unit Gondar army. Just sat outside Eisenrun for no reason. That Chief Alerts, there he is. Enedwaith aren't doing too bad. They've got quite a few. They've got Londare still. Pushed all the way up to Dolvorn. The Elves do have Buzzard Doom. Now, I've just had a go at the Elves.
I am a warrior.
That's a name you don't want to say drunk. Arasandorian. Fucking hell. The Elves have got Mithlond, got Under Towers. Standard settlement, sorry. Bree doing... Not, to be fair, Bree aren't actually doing that bad, given the fact that Ossul has fallen, and Turdween, and Colognac, and they're still in the game. So they're not doing too bad. And they're also besieging Core Willistor as well. What else we got? And the Dwarves of Ered Luin, they are also doing alright. Discord's popping off, which I'm pretty sure I muted it. But yeah, Dwarves Ered Luin aren't doing too bad. I'm kind of tempted for my next campaign to play as Dwarves of Ered Luin, because I can't actually say I've ever played as them. So I want to keep the streak on going, playing as campaigns I've never done before. But yeah, that was kind of the odd surprise, but nothing that we haven't seen before really, apart from Northern Dunedain getting their ass handed to them. But yeah, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, and get your blue little notification. Would like to thank people that have watched so far and people that have subscribed. Really do appreciate it. Does make it a bit easier knowing that I'm not just talking to myself all the time, just most of the time. But yeah, next episode we're gonna most likely get killed by some trolls, both on the internet and in Mordor. And I want to try and push into Mordor properly next turn. But until then, I shall see you on the next one.